Buildings just don't scream smutty romance to me. Here. I just have so many books here, guys. And now I'm realizing we should have just called this a pile of possibilities, because heck no am I gonna read this many books. Hello everyone, it's Becca from Becca Books and Bujo, and today we are talking through my TBR for the 72 hours in the Smut Den readathon. I'm so excited to look through the books that I hope to read for this readathon. This 72-hour readathon starts tomorrow night when this video comes up. So it starts Thursday, May 25th at 7 p.m. possibly? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it runs all the way through Sunday, May 28th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This readathon is hosted by Rye from Rye's Reading Corner, Mel from Melanor Reads, Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy, and then they are joined by some guest hosts, Michelle from Michelle's Library, and Bree from Four Paws and a Book. This readathon, you just have to read smut. And in my eyes, that is romance, because there's always some sort of sexy scene in the romance that I enjoy. So, the way this readathon works is there are some wheels that you can spin that will choose a prompt for you that will help you pick a book that you need to read. You can spin one wheel per day. I'm really bad at explaining it, so I'm going to list all of their announcement videos in the description box below because I can't explain it very well. But all I know is that I'm going to spin a wheel to figure out the prompts for the books that I will choose. I am not that big of a dark romance reader, and so I am choosing to spin the light romance wheel, which I will put a little picture of right here. And for my TBR today, I thought I would talk through some of my options for each of the spaces on the wheel. Kind of fun. Sure, let's go for it. So there are quite a few romance that I would like to get to, but this is only 72 hours, and so I'm going to have to figure out how it's all going to work. I also envision spinning a couple of times, one for an audiobook, one for a physical book. I hope that that's allowed. I don't know. Hosts, you can tell me if it's not allowed. But yeah, let's just start. So the first one I'm seeing on my screen is cursive font. None of the ones... Oh, I need I did make a list here somewhere. 1 second. Okay, so two options for this prompt are Below Zero by Allie Hazelwood. The word below is in cursive, kind of. And then also another option is You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Akweke Emezi. This one I have on audio, so that could be easy to get through. Also Below Zero is on audio, so those could be great options for if I were to spin cursive font. Going down on the wheel, the next prompt is Building on the cover. This one was the hardest for me. I had to look at just all of my romance reads saved on my Scribd, and the only two I could find were Roomies by Christina Lauren and Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating, also by Christina Lauren. I love me some Christina Lauren, so I'm not going to hate on that, but let me... Happy Place does not have a building. Honey and Spice does not have a building. Romantic Comedy does not have a building. It Ends and Starts With Us. No buildings. That's a hard prompt. I hope I don't spin it. Friend Zone, no building. Let me look at, I have all of my romance covers from my Kindle in here. Booked on a Feeling has a building on the cover. That's by J.C. Lee. That could be an option. Love Lettering by Kate Claiborne. I think I have that on audio also. So that could be an option. No clue what that one's even about. I should know what these are about. Okay, so those are some options, but I really don't want any of them. Building on the cover, I don't have like any necessary reads that fit into that prompt, so we'll see. Let's just hope I don't spin that one. Or if you have a great romance, smutty romance that has a building on the cover, let me know in the description down below. Buildings just don't scream smutty romance to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Okay, next prompt is yellow font. My copy of Loathe to Love You has yellow font on the cover. It's not the title, so maybe that doesn't count. The Friend Zone is a really great option for yellow font by Abby Jimenez. Pretty obvious yellow font is the main title font. The other one I'd really like to get to is Honey and Spice by Bolu Babalola. Spice is in yellow. I know it goes from pink to yellow gradient, but I'm going to count that as yellow font. I have this one on audio. I would really like to get to it. This is a enemies to lovers, or possibly fake dating. Actually, I think it's fake dating. And I also want to use this as my buzzword prompt. She has like herbs and flavors as her prompt for this month. Kayla from Books and Lala. And this is the only book that could fit for me. So that would be a great one to fit in if I were to spin yellow font. Next one is couple on the cover. And I feel like every romance book has a couple on the cover, but one I possibly would want to pick up is Open Water by Caleb Azuma Nelson. This is a short romance and a hard-hitting romance, I think. This couple falls in love, but there's also some more difficult topics discussed. More specifically, the racism that Black bodies face. So this could maybe be good. I don't know if there's a smutty scene, but we're gonna pretend that there is. And I assume that this is the couple. The other couple prompt that I would probably, or the other book I would probably fit into the couple prompt is Below Zero by Allie Hazelwood. She always has the couples on the fronts of her books. Next is a 3+ word title. I don't have many here. I also had to look at my Scribd archives for books, and I think the one I would go with is a Christina Lauren, Love and Other Words. That's 4 words, more than 3. So if I spin that prompt, it will probably be Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. Other options were Meet Me in the Margins, no clue who that's by, but here's a picture of the cover, and Twice in a Blue Moon, which I think is also Christina Lauren. Here's the cover if I'm wrong. But I feel like romance books don't have more than 3 words in their title. Or they have exactly 3 words. Looking at my Kindle books, I could use The Astronaut and the Star, The Billionaire's Wake Up Call Girl, Booked on a Feeling. Okay, I have more than I thought I did. Happy is on Hiatus. My Name is Memory. It Ends with Us. It Starts with Us. Okay, I guess there are more options for a 3+ word title. So, yeah, we'll keep the options open. Next, we've got Blue Cover. And out of these, let's see. I think that The Friend Zone has a nice blue cover. Yes. Oh, but you know what? Below Zero, this one of Allie Hazelwood is blue. So that one, I feel like Below Zero will be my first book, no matter what. It fits most of these prompts, and it is a short little novella in Allie Hazelwood's Steminist novella collection. I've read the first 2 already this month, and I'd love to get to Below Zero. That will be it. Another blue cover that would work well. It Starts with Us. But I want to read It Ends with Us first. I just have so many books here, guys. Okay. What's the next prompt? Animal on the cover. You know who has animals on her covers? Abby Jimenez, I thought. Oh. This book is like down there because I haven't hauled it yet. 1 second. I was right. Abby Jimenez does have a little doggy on Yours Truly. There's that animal on the cover. I think in Part of Your World, she also has a cat or something on the cover. Maybe a small dog. I'll put a picture. You'll see the animal. But I'm probably going with Abby Jimenez for animal on the cover. Here's my other question. Could I stretch this rubber ducky as an animal for Happy Place? Let me know, yes or no, in the comments. Okay, next one is illustrated cover. All of them, all of the books. I feel like that is classic for romance right now. So Yours Truly, any of the Steminist novels, Friend Zone, Happy Place. That's not really, okay, Honey and Spice. Yeah, did I miss any? Nope. Got all of them. All of the romance books. Could count. Okay, that's great. The next prompt is Wild, and I guess because this one really isn't fitting into any other one, if I spun Wild, I would maybe go with romantic comedy. So maybe this is a commitment to it. You heard it here first, folks. Okay, the last prompt is object on the cover. Now, object. Anything is an object, am I right? So this is a star. Can that count as an object? There's an eyeball. No, that probably doesn't count because it's on a human's face. Happy place. The objects are these floaties, right? It starts with us. Flowers, objects, friend zone. No, mostly just people. Mostly just people on this, no objects. Believe it or not, in Below Zero, I think there's some objects on the main cover. Here, look. Yours truly, a paper airplane. That's an object. I feel like that's a very easy prompt that I could fit with anything. There's no really object on open water, but that's just like gonna be a hard-hitting one if I get to it. So there we have it, folks. Sorry for this, just got like really random really quickly, but I'm really excited for this readathon. I don't know if I'll be able to read a bunch of books. A lot of things are going on this weekend, but I plan on vlogging it and sharing it with you probably next week, so stay tuned for that. I'm also running a 5K during the weekend of the 72 hours in the Smut Den, so we'll see what gets done. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you plan on participating in the 72 hours in the Smut Den readathon, and if you have some books that you are hoping, dying to get on to your TBR, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video on your way out. Consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see how this Smut Den TBR goes, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.